Hi folks, welcome to the Witchual Workout. I'm Laura Tempest Zakroff, and today is an Oracle day. So I pulled a card from the Liminal Spirits Oracle and we got Forest. Forest is part of the group that is Spirits of Place. And the thing about a forest is you might walk into it, it might seem quiet, but there's many different layers of life happening in the forest. And it is important to be respectful of where we move, be careful where we step, but also to walk with purpose as well, right? To know that the witch knows that in the woods, they are perhaps the scariest thing. Thanks, Terry Pratchett. So we're going to use that for our inspiration today. Going to be working with a bit of grapevine footwork. And thanks to also S.J. Tucker for music inspiration. Here we go. Deep breath. And exhale. Another deep breath. And exhale. And really deep breath. And exhale. Scoop, bringing that arm up and over. A good stretch to the side. And up. Other side. And up. Let's do another set. Last one. And up. Bring our arms together, center. Do a little balance exercise here. So we're going to go up, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. And with a roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. On the other side, up, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, and roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stretch our backs. And down from the hips, and the knees, roll up. Bring our feet together. I'll focus on stretching our hips. Doing a little lift of the foot as you change weight from side to side. Keep making it a little bigger, a little bigger. Bring it back in. And circle. And let's reverse. Shimmy. Full body. Let's welcome in air. Clean, fresh forest air. Think about fire as the light filters through the leaves, touches our skin. The sound of water flowing in a stream nearby. And of course, the earth all around you. You're surrounded above, below, out, and in.
Dark sunlight and shiny
So as you can see, I'm picking up my feet here. And we're going to move into a little simple 4-step. So that is 1 to the front and 1 to the back. Front and back. And again, I'm shifting my weight. So together we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's switch and use the other foot so we get both familiar. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, a grapevine is achieved by giving a crisscross effect. And it's essentially the same step, but where I'm holding that one foot, right, that's stepping. So if let's say I'm moving to right now my right, boom. Instead of going front and back, I'm going in front of and behind. So we're moving this way, step, behind, step, in front, step, behind, step. Dance with us, our witches rune. Father of the summer dew, hunter of the winter snows. With open arms we will. Now, I'm changing my feet because I'm in a very small space, especially for what the camera can get. So if I was going to go continuously from one end to the other, stepping out, step, behind, step, in front, step, behind, step, in front. Going back the other way, lead foot, step, behind, step, in front, step, behind, step, in front. Now it can be really simple where it's just, right, little that, but you can really move. Actually, when I am moving left or right, that 1 and 4, this 1, 2, 3, 4, if we're going to count it this way, or 1, 2, 3, 4, both are possible. But let's call it our 1 is our step out, right? So my lead is that boom, behind, boom, in front, right? Or behind and front. So I can really twist the rest of the body to get it really intricate. So step, behind, step, front, step, behind, step, front, step, behind, step, in front, step, behind, step, in front, step, behind, step, in front. Can also go facing out, which gets a little bit more complicated, but we'll see if we can do this. So I'm stepping, so I'm leading this way, behind, in front, behind, in front, behind, in front, okay. And again, you can just do it in place if you have a small spot, which is step, behind, step, touch, step, behind, step, touch, step, behind, step, touch, step, behind, step, touch. Alright, and it is a fairly simple step that looks a lot more complex than it is. So I guarantee if you first start with figuring out your little marching step here, and going, the one that's going front and back will go in front of and behind. All right, to cross in the front, cross behind. If you're doing this with a bunch of folks in a big circle, then you want to make sure that everybody knows what foot they're starting with and that you're going to step behind, right? A lot of people get confused from the get-go or like, oh, do I do behind first? If you do, everybody, like, we're all going to step to the right, to the left, take a step, now step behind. You'll find that people will be more likely to do it in unison together, and it'll go a lot easier, right? Because a lot of people don't know, like, oh, am I supposed to do in the front? Am I supposed to do in the back? So decide collectively, are you moving to the left? Or are you moving to the right? And are you going to start with a crossover step, or a defining step. And that'll make a huge difference. So I know it's kind of hard to practice this during a pandemic with a bunch of people. You could do it, I guess, with veils, everyone holding veils and kind of keeping the space, but you're still moving around a lot. So be sure to wear masks. Be sure to actually practice at home, do it together in your space, and then when you come together, you've got this. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was helpful. Practice it. It will get easier. And be sure to subscribe. I will see you tomorrow.